are live and ready to go.
Hello, beautiful family. Welcome to Cooking with Gloria. Today, I decided to make some delicious Hershey cookies, homemade. And I said, why not show you how to make these amazing cookies at home? Well, these are the ingredients. Of course, the Hershey Kisses that I already unwrapped. Look at this. I already unwrapped them. I have peanut butter powder. I have egg yolks, vanilla extract, granulated sugar, 2 sticks of butter, all-purpose flour. This is everything you need to prepare these amazing and delicious homemade cookies.
Patricia says hello.
Hello, beautiful lady. Hello, let me remove this from the side and let me start making this amazing cookie, Carlos. Very few ingredients we need. I'll leave them here so you could scan them and they could see them.
The Ramirez family says hi, Gloria, Carlos.
Hello, beautiful family.
Patricia says she's happy to be here.
Thank you so much, Patricia, for being always here and leaving those beautiful messages. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's start. Let's start making my amazing cookie, homemade cookie. I have 2 unsalted sticks of butter. Remember that I use unsalted to have control of the salt that we are intaking here at home. So I have 2 sticks of butter. To this, I'm going to add the granulated sugar. I'm going to add the 2 egg yolks. That looks nice in there, huh?
Yep.
The vanilla extract. Who's there? Who's coming? I have the peanut butter powder. Okay, and let me get my pinch of salt.
So, my friends, if this is your first time here, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. Today we are making some Hershey's Kisses cookies with peanut butter, with vanilla extract, 2 eggs, sugar. These are going to be delicious. If you're new here, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this later, make sure to leave us a comment as well, and we hope you're having a great weekend.
Yes, and I want to tell you something. All your ingredients need to be at room temperature, okay? Every time you're baking, get all your ingredients, the eggs, the butter, out of the refrigerator at least 2 hours before you start making this amazing recipe.
Okay, so the Ramirez family says that where did you get the peanut butter powder?
The peanut butter powder, I got it at Amazon, and I'll show you right now the container. Let me pull it out so if you want to get it. It has no sugar added, so that's a plus. Okay, this is the one I use.
This is the original peanut butter fit powder and plant-based protein. And it's 87% less fat, so you don't have to feel so guilty about making these cookies.
Of course, especially on coffee time, you make these amazing cookies.
So look, my friends, look
how
at
creamy.
how easily this mixed together. Make sure that the key for this one is definitely having your butter at room temperature so that it's nice and soft.
And soft, especially the egg too, Carlos. The egg yolks need to be really nice and soft at room temperature.
Jasmine says that hello to
Jasmine
her favorite
is here.
duo.
Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for being here. And now we are just going to incorporate all these amazing ingredients.
They're asking for the name of the cookies.
The name of the cookies, I call them Kisses cookies. But Carlos, my brother,
Hershey's
says
Kisses peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter cookies, yes.
So
okay,
we hope you guys like them.
Yes. So now that you see that it's nice and crumbly, that's when I'm going to use the best tool. The best tool is my hands, and they are nice and clean. So now is the time to go ahead and knead all this. I am going to knead it just like that, making sure that I'm pulling from the bottom to the top. And this is a very soft and moist dough. Look at this. Very nice and soft.
So do you want it to be nice and flaky or nice and soft?
Nice and soft, Carlos. Because you need to incorporate the butter really good into the dry ingredients. Look at this. And when you start seeing it, it starts pulling away from the plate on the bottom. Look, Carlos. You see? That's when you know that the dough is getting almost ready to make those amazing cookies. Homemade cookies. And if you have little ones at home, bring them in the kitchen. Have them help you. You could really smell the aroma of the peanut butter and the vanilla when you're doing this mix.
And it's definitely a great way to
Look at
spend
this.
some family time, making some cookies, sharing some stories.
Especially with the little ones, Carlos. Sometimes it's beautiful to bring the little one. When I had my kids small, I remember I used to tell them, come in the kitchen, help me make these little balls so we can make some delicious cookies. And they really enjoyed it. My daughter really loves cooking, loves baking. So now that you have your beautiful ball, just like that, let me show you the texture, Carlos. Look at the texture. It actually pulls apart. The dough is very soft. When it doesn't stick to the bottom of your palm.
Clearview says that we haven't mentioned the exact measurements. We are going to be sharing the measurements with you during this coming week, and also after the video's over, we'll try and post the full ingredient list and the measurements in case you want to make them at home. It's a few ingredients and it's a big payoff as far as the cookies you can make and impress your friends and family that you can actually make cookies.
But I could give you the ingredients in live right now. Okay, if you want to make this amazing recipe, you need 2 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature, 2 egg yolks, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of the
peanut butter powder.
And that's everything you need, and you just mix it. It's almost like a butter cookie, but the texture is a little different, a little more soft, more moist.
And you can
it's not too dry.
And actually, if you do not want to put peanut butter for any reason, you don't have to. It will still taste nice and moist and tasteful because of the butter itself. But if you want to add that extra flavor of the peanut butter, then definitely go ahead and add the peanut butter powder.
And I was forgetting, always remember to add the little pinch of salt. That is going to bring the flavor, the sweet flavor of the cookie, really raise it up a little bit. And of course, the Hershey cookies. That's everything you need. And now to make this amazing cookie, let me bring my tray.
Oh, so it's really soft and
It's really soft. When it doesn't stick to the bottom of your palm like that, look, Carlos, when you make a circle and you press it and the edges don't crack, that means that the dough is ready. Let me do it one more time. Let me get a bigger ball so that you see what I mean. When you make a ball and you push it, but the edges don't crack, that means that the batter is ready for you to make your amazing cookies. Now the cookies, it all depends how big you want them or how little. You just make your little circle just like that. Just try for all your circles to be almost the same size,
so
okay?
Just try to make small dough balls.
Just like this, look. And it really doesn't take too long to make them. They're gonna be in the oven.
The Ramirez family says that you're on the ingredient list, Gloria, that you remembered it, and Jasmine says she knows it by heart.
Yeah, Jasmine knows it by heart because Jasmine is my beautiful daughter, and she really loves making these cookies. When she was small, she used to love making them. How make the little circles, Mom? So you know how, that's why I say when you have little ones at home, bring them in the kitchen, have them enjoy and make these amazing little cookies. Look at this.
So we want like as close as you can get them to be the same size, these little dough balls, so you can shape them into the final shape of your cookies. Which we're going to be using Hershey's Kiss candy in the center to give it that little holiday feel.
Yes. I hope you guys are making those amazing tamales, okay? You have a lot of recipes of homemade tamales, how to make. I even shared with you this last week the cooked masa for your tamales. So there's no excuses, okay?
And my friends, the biggest takeaway from it is that definitely the tamales recipe, the playlist that we have on the channel with Cooking with Gloria. If you've never made tamales, then that's the perfect place to start because my sister shows you step by step. If you do it exactly the way she shows you, there is no way that you're not going to have amazing, tasteful tamales.
And they're going to come out perfect even if it's the first time that you're making tamales for your beautiful family.
And tell them about the water test.
And of course, if you're using the raw masa for your tamales, Make the water test. Get a little cup of water, regular room temperature water. Add 1 or 2 tablespoons and make a little circle and then dip it in. If the dough floats up to the top, that means that the masa is ready for you to make those amazing tamales.
And my friends, even if your masa is a little runny, that's fine. It doesn't matter. As long as it floats, that means that you incorporated enough air bubbles into the masa for it to cook evenly.
Can you bring me the plate?
And here we are. This is where we are so far. Making these delicious, amazing Hershey's Kisses peanut butter cookies.
Okay, once you have them like this is going to make about, I would say like 48 cookies, 48, but this I'm going to reserve. But I want to show you what I do after I make the little circles. After I do the little circles, I get a measuring tablespoon of 1/4, and then I just make the little indentation where the Hershey cookie,
so it automatically shapes it.
Yes, so because you're not gonna add the Hershey cookie right now. You're gonna go put it in your oven. Always preheat your oven, 350. Preheat it at least 5 minutes before you add your cookies in there. Look how beautiful they look, Carlos.
Oh yeah, you can
look
see
how
them on
amazing
the camera.
it looks. You're gonna just leave them the way it is. Let me wash my hands, Carlos. And remember, always preheat your oven. That's very important. Always preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. And when you put them in there, put your timer. And like I always say, my hands are clean and my apron is on. Put your timer for 15 minutes. And when you bring them out, they're gonna be golden brown from the bottom and they're just gonna be nice and white from the top. So I'm gonna take these. Look at this. I'm going to take these just like that to the oven. And with the power of YouTube, you'll see what's going to happen. Let's see.
So my friends, if this is your first time here, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. We hope you're having a great weekend. If you're new here, if you like the recipe, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And with the power of YouTube, these are our baked cookies.
They're still nice and hot, Carlos. So now that they are nice and hot,
We're just gonna put the Hershey's Kisses on top.
On top, just like
of
that.
The indentation you made before you baked them.
Yes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Look how beautiful this looks.
They're nice.
And they are very easy to prepare. They look cute, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull back so you can see all of them.
This one fell off. But when they're nice and hot, put them in there. Let them rest at least 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes the chocolate is going to be infused into the cookie, so it's not gonna fall off like it did right now when I added it in. It's not gonna fall off at all. Just leave it in there. They're still nice and hot because I just pulled them out of the oven.
Oh, they look really nice.
Look how beautiful. Let me get me my presentation,
my
presentation plate, because you know I love the presentations.
So my friends, welcome to Cooking with Gloria. If you're new here, if you're watching this after, please make sure to share, like, and subscribe to the channel. We have several recipes here, especially for the holidays. We have step-by-step instructions on how to make tamales and how to make your holiday meals. If you follow the steps step by step, there is no reason why you should not have an amazing dinner, turkey, tamales, your choice. Definitely follow the instructions because they come out great every time. Especially the first time. If you've never done tamales or anything like that, follow the instructions because you're going to love them.
Look how beautiful this looks. Nice and golden brown from the bottom. So now I'm going to start putting them on my presentation plate because you know I love putting my presentation, and they look so amazing, so beautiful that at the end you don't want to enjoy them. You just want to leave them there. But with the kids at home, you know that they're not going to last. That's for sure.
This would be a great little cookie for like the Thanksgiving pastry or with coffee with the family at night. I don't think you need a reason to have these delicious cookies, honestly.
Look at this. Look how beautiful
so
this
good.
look, Carlos. Look how beautiful this looks. I hope, my friends, you guys make these amazing cookies at home. You take them for Thanksgiving, take them for Christmas, for New Year's, and you could even have the kids help you put the decoration of the chocolate right on the top. Of course, just like this, they look amazing, and you could even sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on the top to make it a little more festive. But just like that, they look pretty. I hope, my friends, you give it a try. And if you're here and it's the first time that you come into my channel, like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for all the support. I hope you guys give it a chance. And I gave you all the ingredients. It's a very easy recipe. It takes about 20-25 minutes to elaborate these amazing cookies. In the oven, 15 minutes, and then voila, it's ready. It's time to have a delicious coffee, especially with this cold weather. Thank you so much for being here. Leave me my thumbs up, share my video, and subscribe. And see you on my next amazing recipe. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.